Hi, this is Jeannie and Carrie from Trendy. We're trying to broadcast live tonight. We're having a little bit of trouble with our internet connection. So if you are there and you can see us and hear us okay,
Yes.
please give us a thumbs up so we'll know that we're broadcasting.
Okay.
And we're broadcasting from my brother's business, and there's someone at the door. So just closed.
Okay. Now, I think we're good.
Sorry. We're broadcasting from my brother Jackie's business because he has a better internet connection than us, and of course somebody came to the door. But anyway.
Okay. I think we're on.
Okay, so today what we're going to show you how to do is make this monkey wreath. We didn't bring the monkey kit.
Dang. Well, it's in a bag. Looks just like that.
All right. So we're going to we posted. If you look under notes, under the Facebook caption there. All the items are posted, the SKU numbers, and the prices. That was one thing that everybody kept asking was, well, how much does it cost? So this set cost, materials was
65
something like that. But that's totaled on there for you. All the supplies came from Trendy. They're all items that we have in stock. The first thing we're going to do is show you this new fabric mesh. You've heard me talk about it before, and it's a combination of polypropylene and polyester, and it's real nice. It has a nice texture, real nice, Clark.
Yeah.
It has a nice texture. The polypropylene gives it its natural, curls up like regular deco poly mesh, and that addition of polyester gives it a nice feel. So we did the ruffle technique. We went ahead and...
Here comes another one.
I'm sorry. We may get interruptions. You want to tell them we're closed? Sorry.
Is it open?
It's locked. Sorry. We did the ruffle technique. So we went ahead and made this wreath so it wouldn't take up quite so much time. But we wanted to show you how to do it. This is a simple wreath to do. A ruffle technique is one of the easiest techniques you can do, especially if you're new to wreath making. So, you just let the roll fall and curl up like it does naturally, and then just smooth it out. These are 10-inch lengths. This mesh is 10 inches in width and 10 yards in length. So she cut 10 inches in width and 10 yards in length.
Okay.
So she cut 10-inch pieces.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And there's 18 twists on a work wreath, and we're doing 3 layers of twists. So you'll have to do the math. But it takes 2 rolls, okay? But you lay the mesh down with the selvage edge on the outside. And you scrunch up through the center and gather it. You just pinch it up like a bow tie. So you hold that pinched, and you take your second one, and you don't want to just lay them right down on top of each other. Kind of angle them a little bit. And just keep holding that in your hand. And get your third one. We're going to do a cluster of 3. So this is a 24-inch work wreath. Our 24-inch work wreaths measure 15 inches across the metal ring, the widest metal ring, and 12 inches across the center. This is a fresh green wreath, and this is a little bit easier to work if you start on the outside. But you just open up the twist, take your cluster of 3 ruffles, place it in the twist, and just secure it with a couple of turns. That's all you have to do for right now because we're going to be adding more ribbons later. So you just continue working all the way around the outer ring with a cluster of 3 ruffles, and then when you get that done, you move to the inner ring and do a cluster of 3 ruffles, same size, on the twist in the center. Now you may have to hold it up like this and kind of push the ruffles out to the outside to kind of open up your center. But after that point, you're ready to add your ribbon strips. That's our bow ribbons.
Oh. You got to take a ribbon strip off.
We did. I'm not going to take it off. They know how to make ribbons.
Ribbon strip. There's some scraps.
Well, we chose 4 different ribbons.
Yeller.
We have yellow, which is a 2.5 inch, the chocolate and ivory polka dot that's 2.5 inch, and this greenery that's 2.5 inch, and the lime green. And we cut our ribbon 13, go ahead and start cutting if you would cut one. Well, you don't have enough of the yellow, but
It's alright, good point.
you always want to do a test ribbon before you cut up all your ribbon to see what length ribbon you need. We started out with a 12 inch and then we decided that we needed a 13 inch ribbon. And instead of chevroning that's not a word, instead of doing a chevron cut on the ends of these ribbons, we just did an angled cut. So she's going to cut 3 pieces there, and we're going to make a ribbon cluster. We don't have enough left of the yellow we've used. We haven't used all of our ribbon yet. We did ribbon strips in each twist, but we're going to make a couple of big bows. I thought we could put a bow here and a bow here on this wreath, so we're going to do that. Okay, so you take your ribbons and you just kind of alternate them between picking up a 2.5 inch and a 1.5. And of course you just have to pretend that we have a yellow one. But you take your ribbon and just pinch it in the center, and then you take a second ribbon, pinch it in the center, and you want to kind of, you don't want to just stack your ribbons on top of each other. You want to kind of spread them out a little bit. But spread your ribbon cluster out something like that. Then you take the ribbon cluster, you open up a twist, doesn't matter where you start, but you open up a twist and make sure that your ruffles stay in place, and then lay the ribbon cluster down and then re-secure your twist. And this time you need to do that with 3 or 4 turns. And then that's all you're going to be adding. So that's what we did. That's how we did. We put a ribbon cluster which contained all 4 ribbons. Of course, I don't have enough yellow there to show you, but all 4 ribbons in each cluster, in each twist. The monkey is 5 pieces. He's all wired. I meant to bring one so I could take it out of the bag and show you, but the head has like 3 sets of wire where you can attach it. His arms have wire where you can attach them, and so do the feet, and all
tail.
And the tail, and all the pieces are wired where you can shape them. So you have to just kind of hang the wreath up on the wall and kind of figure out where you want to place your pieces. And when you attach those, you just kind of work your fingers down through the mesh and get to the work wreath frame. You want to attach your pieces directly to the work wreath frame. So next we're going to make a couple of bows. I thought we would put one bow on this side and one bow on this side. And instead of making a bow containing all 4 ribbon colors, we're going to make 2 bows and make them different. Which one you want me to do?
I don't know.
Well,
I'm trying to separate them because we need the...
Right, I'll take the green, you take the floral. Okay.
Now that's yours.
And we need 2 zip ties and 2 chenille stems. This is a great way to use up your extra ribbon. Especially your scrap ribbon.
Okay.
Okay? So, the first thing you do is, these pieces are 30 inches in length. And we just kind of angled the end of them. We didn't angle them too much. There's someone else. If you'll tell them that we're closed, I'm sorry.
They may just...
No, they pulled up close. My brother's business is an automotive, not automotive, but lawnmower parts. And of course, it's still 4 o'clock in the evening here, so they close at 3:30, but people always come to the door anyway. And by the way, his business is quickyparts.com online. If you need any kind of lawnmower parts, anything, he's got them. Okay, so you take your 30-inch piece of ribbon and fold it in half, and then you make a 6-inch loop. And I have something to measure here. But you have a tail coming to the front and a tail going to the back. and a 6-inch loop. Now, if your tails get off, if they're not even, that's okay, but you do want to keep your loops even. So I'm going to pick up, this time I'm going to pick up a 1.5-inch ribbon, make a 6-inch loop. I'm just holding it kind of side by side there, and I'm just going to alternate what I pick up. Picking up a 2.5. I like all these ribbons. These are nice, stiff ribbon. All this ribbon is wire edge. Gosh, it's Friday evening too. This is the last day of the month.
Yes, it
Tomorrow is April Fool's Day.
Tomorrow is your granddaughter's birthday.
Maggie's birthday. She'll be 14.
She'll be.
She's growing up. It gets kind of a pretty large bundle to hold in your hand, but you can. Okay. Now, it kind of looks like an octopus at this point. You got all these loops. I've got 6 loops, and I've got these 12 tails hanging down. So, what I'm going to do now is take my zip tie, and I'm going to go right around that bow where I've been holding it. And I'm going to put my zip tie, but I'm not going to pull my zip tie tight yet. I'm going to get it started. And before I finish it, I'm going to take a chenille stem and slide under that zip tie. And then I'm tightening up that zip tie. Is that them right there? The blue handle? No?
There's the big ones, but I thought we had some.
We do. I'll let you clip mine.
Watch your fingers.
Use wire cutters to cut off the ends of those zip ties. Okay, so now you've got it secured with the zip tie and you've got your chenille stem. But anyway, I was going to say, the supplies that we use for this is listed. It's up under notes. It has all the SKU numbers and even the prices. That was something someone had asked. So, now you have your bow with all these tails hanging down, and you have 6 loops. So now you want to figure out, you want your ribbon all right side up, but you need 6 loops, 6 tails that come to the back that are right side up, and 6 tails that come to the front that are right side up. Sometimes it's kind of, you just have to kind of find them and pull them to the back or pull them to the front. When you just have 6 loops, it's not quite so hard. But just kind of find those tails, kind of keep your finger under them. You done?
I'm done.
All right, and then when you get done, you've got 6 loops. So count your tails, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to the back, 1, 2, 3. 6 to the front. So now, you want to, where you're holding those back tails, take that chenille stem, spread it out, and bring it.
Oh, David's on.
David's been playing golf today.
Yeah, he's probably.
So take that chenille stem and bring it to the back underneath those tails. And you want to twist that as tight as you can. So sometimes it's easier to hold the chenille stem and turn the bow. So you do have, it's a little bit lumpy like, kind of thick, but once you get it attached, it won't show. And then you're just ready to flip out your bow. All your tails should be facing right side up. I'm done.
Wait, something's wrong.
You didn't count your tails.
I counted my tails, but something's wrong.
No math. She has no math skills.
No, I got them all. Wait. No. Help. I lost a yellow one.
Well, the good thing about the yellow is you can't tell the right from the wrong side.
Well, I don't know what to do with this thing. That's all my tails.
Okay. All right. Well, let's take it. All right. So you got 6 loops. You got.
They're at Jake and Rip's eating barbecue after they played golf.
Those dogs. ask him if AJ won. AJ is our 15-year-old grandson, and he played golf with my husband Terry and son-in-law David.
And Tim White.
And Tim White. So, David, how did AJ do?
Yeah.
All right, so you got 3 greens to the back, 3 yellows to the back, and you got.
I did it. I
All right,
just
so now you
messed
just
up
need
the
to.
things. I got one.
Oh, you're good. There we go.
Okay.
Your one side of your chenille stem was just twisted or something.
Yeah, something happened with my.
Okay. But we'll fix it, has he said?
No, he hadn't said yet.
It's Friday afternoon. It's a good time to go out and eat. But they eat it. They played at Grenada, Mississippi, and
And that's their
it's a
favorite
great place down there to eat. Okay. All right. So now we have 2 bows. They're not huge bows, but they're just fine for this wreath. So we're going to attach those to the wreath using the chenille stems, and we're going to go down and attach it to the work wreath frame. Now I'm going to have to kind of turn this so I can see it.
You want to lay it down? Take it off and lay it down? And then
No.
hang it back?
I think put the yellow in
yellow
there
at the top.
because of that banana.
Yeah.
Did y'all notice that this monkey was holding a banana? That's so cute.
So cute.
Oh gosh.
I swear.
Carrie, go to the door.
Hold up.
Next time we'll try to film a little later in the day so we won't have this trouble. Sorry. But we're just going to work my fingers down to that work wreath frame and use the chenille stem to twist that around it, and we can position that a little better if we need to after we're done. Sometimes you have to put something on the wall like this and then stand off and look at it to know if your placement is right. And see, that looks a little low already. Carrie, did David ever answer about the golf?
Well, not that I see.
We appreciate you
eating.
dropping in.
So that's.
Hey, there's Donna. Hello, Donna.
She says she hopes we put it back up. It's dinner time here. We will.
Right. And of course, this will be posted afterwards. So if you can't watch us live, you can always come back to it a little bit later. Are you shaking the table? You are shaking the tree. But just like I say, you may have to even hang it on your door to get your placement where you can really tell if it's where you want it or not. But the main thing is to secure your bow to the work wreath frame, not to the twist. Okay, so now after I hang this wreath holder, kind of twist and turn, and I may have to adjust those bows a little more. But anyway, we did a bow here and then a bow over here, and that is the monkey wreath, and it measures about 26 inches in width. Now, like I say, all the supplies are listed in the notes along with the price. It was about $65, $66, something like that.
Right.
I also wanted to show you just a couple of things that we did today. The lanterns.
You want the big one?
Uh-huh.
Is it in the car?
There's a lantern.
I got it. Where's the bunny?
Hand me the little one. It's in the box. I did just a couple of little quick Easter decorations. They're in the box. These are just styrofoam eggs. This is a small lantern. This is my lantern from home. It did come from Trendy Tree, but this particular style has been discontinued. So I had this lantern and a 22-inch. So I just took the lantern and put some of these 3.5-inch glittered styrofoam Easter eggs and just made a scrap bow. This is just a bow made with the same method, 30-inch strips, but since it was a small lantern, I did a 1.5-inch bow and put on top for that. And then I have this lantern. This is the other piece to my set. And it's about 22 inches. And we have these little ceramic Easter bunnies. They come in a set of two. They're two different styles. Usually I keep a remote control candle in here, but I took that out and I just thought, well, you know, for Easter do something a little different. And he's white and he has this gold trim on his ears.
He's not so terribly Eastery that you couldn't keep him out.
Well, that's right, really.
He's
really.
not
Or in a child's room, too.
bunnied. Yeah.
Right. So, and then I just made a swag using all scrap pieces except for this one ribbon. Now, I have a video that will be going up one day next week on showing how to do the bow for the small one and this one too. I just wanted to go ahead and show it to you tonight so that you'd know to be watching for another couple of videos. It
On
won't
YouTube.
be oh, the eggs.
On video on YouTube.
A video on YouTube, thank you.
Yes.
But I did want to show you these burlap raz Easter eggs that we worked into that too. And I love this white and gold ribbon. And there's a white and gold polka dot and then just a little burlap ribbon. But anyway, we have some other videos coming on that. We'll try to get something else. Oh, we'll try to get something else done. We might do a grapevine wreath.
We may.
We have some new grapevine wreaths. If you haven't seen them on the website, they just say large oval, large round, small oval, small round.
The small is 18 inches.
They're big. Even
The large is 24
I think the
inches.
small is probably going to be
The most.
common size
Right.
because it's pretty big. But anyway, you can see those. And that's it for tonight. We appreciate you watching. We hope you share a link with your friends. And if you have any questions, like I say, just post them and we'll do our best to come back and answer them. And we'll apologize for filming at 4 o'clock on Friday afternoon with all the interruptions. But
Well, it's birthday. It was Maggie's birthday
it's
weekend.
Maggie's
I've gotta
birthday.
get
We've
to-
got Carrie has
got
a dinner
parties.
to go to tonight too.
Yeah.
So we got to get out of here. All right. Thanks. And see you next
Thanks.
time. Bye-bye.
Bye.